Yeah, y'all know this your boy King, Lucky, Money, real reaction videos. Listen, man. By now, everybody see what's going on, man. Everything what happened with Rick Ross over there in Vancouver, Canada over the weekend, where it was reported that after the show, he had his DJ Sam Sneak play the Kendrick Lamar's #1 hit, Drake diss song, Not Like Us. Can't show the video for video purposes, but I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna give my opinion on this. But during the video, you see Rick Ross in the crowd of people. The next thing you know, you see these big guys walk up. There's like it looks like a police right there. It's security's police guys. Of course, it's Rick Ross, right? So, as you can see during the video, some big white guy had the man bone on top of his head. He walks up, he's ice grilling Ross, you know what I mean? So can't really hear what he's saying. But next thing you know, he like throws a punch at Ross. I don't know if he connects, like Ross kind of ducks a little bit. And next thing you know, in this exchange, it's kind of like a lot of pushing going, so it's really no fist throwing at this point. So as you can tell, there's like, you look at the video, it's like probably like 2 or 3 different infractions with the men and stuff, and they get to a space where it's like they all separated, right? Ross and his guys on this side, you see they got bottles, they got them bottles in their hand, you know, they ready to clock somebody. There's like 3 or 4 guys on this side, and one guy says something like, "Yeah, hustling right, Ross." Ross like, yeah, it is everyday hustling. You know what I mean? He said something like that to a degree. And one of Ross guys swung on one of the guys. Boom. They go into a mix. Da 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 da. Then Rick Ross's DJ swung on a dude. DJ Sam Sneak, he swung on somebody. Boom. So a couple guys get him on the ground. You can't really see what happened with that. But the first guy with Rick Ross, the guy who swung first, they jumped on the security guard, the big security guard. I get to him in a second. So once the camera pan, you see the guy on the Rick Ross guy, the guy that threw the first punch. Someone ends up knocking him out. It doesn't show how he got knocked out. He could have got kicked. He could have got hit with a bottle. He could have got hit with a stick. He could have got punched. Anything could happen. It doesn't show how he got knocked out, right? But he ended up getting knocked out. Then the security guard. Big guy, in my opinion, big guys like that, if they're big and fast, then they can be effective, especially when something like that. If you're just a big guy, you're slow, you're not agile, you really just there for show. I mean, as far as an intimidation purposes. Now, he's probably more big for just like moving people out of the way, like I was saying, intimidate people with his size. But as far as fighting, getting people out of the way, no, that is not what he's built for. Because once he hit the ground, he couldn't even get up. He had to just protect himself. And they was rocking him, kicking him in the head. He couldn't do nothing. And he got up, he's just wobbling all over the place. It didn't look right. You know what I'm saying? It just didn't look right. So, a lot of people were saying Rick Ross took an L for this. Well, I don't see it like that. I see a guy that first of all, after all this beef, after all this songs and this song, BBL Drake, this, that, and third, guess what? He could have turned that tour day down when it said Canada. He could have made up anything. Hey man, my plane tripping. He could have said anything. Hey man, he showed up in Canada. He performed in Canada. Not only did he perform in Canada, he had Sam Sneak to play the song in Canada. He also, after he played the song, he was in the crowd with the people in Canada. This would be a whole different story if Rick Ross did this. Just say he did his show, and then got way in the sky by, or left the venue and then had another DJ play the song as he gone. Then people would have been saying, "Oh man, why you ain't do it while he was there? You could no, that's a P move. That's a P." Ross didn't do that. See, you got these internet people like 50 Cent. I've seen a lot of people like trying to make it like, oh yeah, Tia Kemp, Ross's baby mama, is saying like Ross took an L. I don't see it like that. I don't see it like that. And then fighting, I mean, let's just go to the guy that got knocked. Hey man, that's a part of fighting. You see, Javante Davis just knocked out somebody. Hey, that's a part of fighting. But guess what? You can't get knocked out. You can't get to it. Head bust. You can't get no fat lip from running. You don't get none of that from running. You get that in combat. Somebody say, "Oh yeah, Ross got punched." Hey man, that's what happens when you're in a fight. Nobody's untouchable when it comes to a fight. Unless you're a goddamn mixed martial, jiu-jitsu, whatever, all this combat stuff, then hey, all right, cool. But anyway, I said all that to say this. And let's just be real. Soon as I saw that in Canada, right? The first thing I said was, they better beef up Drake's security big time at this point. I don't even think it's a great idea for him to tour or do a show anywhere. Because guess what? It's people out there saying, you know what? Since a fan, because the guy looked like a fan, then it looks like Drake probably sent that. Who knows? Who knows? But let's just say if it was a fan. So now that'll get a green light, a fan, to run up on Drake. Especially when you in other cities. Because think about it. When you in other cities, you can't just pack 20 dudes, 40 dudes, 50 dudes. You can. You got bread like that. You got to pay for everybody to be there. It's a lot. Boy, that's the first thing I said. Well, I was like, man, this ain't going to get back. Come on, man. That's Ross. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's not act like that didn't happen. Like that. Let's not act like not who he is. Man, that's Ross. You know what I'm saying? So now you got to flip it. It ain't even just about Drake. Now you got to talk about Kendrick Lamar now. So what Kendrick saying? Oh, y'all got a problem? Oh, okay. So who got a problem? Okay. So when I come over there, so what y'all saying? You see what I'm saying? So I just think that made it way worse for Drake. Look at this guy with this behind me right here. They can't wait to get that. See that little light skinned face? They can't wait to see what's happening with that. Now, mind you, I've never been an advocate for violence. I've never been an advocate for any type of none of that. You know what I'm saying? I do believe in peace. I do believe in solutions. But sometimes a solution is a fist fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm never for gun violence. Never for that. But out of all that, hey man, I don't think nobody above a fade. They ain't gonna do how much money you got. Anybody can catch a fade. You know what I mean? So this is what I want to know. Get in the comments. Let me know what you think about this situation with Rick Ross, Drake, 50 Cent. Oh yeah, 50 Cent. I almost forgot. Of course, 50 Cent took to his page to troll Rick Ross. I said the same thing about him. Because 50 is, it ain't just 50 because, see, people got to understand the people that surround you as well. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? It's the people that surround you because 50, he's out, he's everywhere, he's doing this, he's doing that. You know, because he have tour dates and shows and stuff like that, events and stuff too. That's why I be like, man, people, y'all had to be careful, man. So now you got to pay all this extra money for all this security and all this stuff. But guess what? Like I said, 50 Cent took to his Instagram immediately to troll Ross. Everybody know they've been having a situation for years, right? But anyway, get in the comments. Let me know what you think about anything that I said. Let me know what you think about Rick Ross's situation. Hey, is Get Back on the way for Drake? Is that's a real question. Get in the comments. Let me know what you think about this. All right, it's your boy King Lucky Money. Real reaction videos. Hit the sub button. Hit the post notification bell. That way you can be tagged in all the videos that I post. You feel me? It's your boy King Lucky Money. Once again, boy. Yeah.